Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I'm returning to a place where I really enjoyed photography of the first time I'd ever done it, which was stock car racing, banger cars, whatever you want to call it. I'm in the pit area at the moment, waiting to get the green light to go across to the centre, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, there's a lot of things different from last time. The weather is grim. The surface of the track is going to be wet, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know, is that going to slow the cars down? Probably. Might lead to some crashes. We don't want anything nasty, but it's going to be exciting to shoot if I can catch it. As far as the settings go, we're going to have to lift that ISO a little bit, I think, and you know, wide aperture is going to be the order of the day because it's pretty grim, it's pretty overcast. It doesn't mean there won't be some fantastic shots, I hope, because we're going to be pretty much zooming in on the cars themselves. There won't be a lot of wide stuff, and yeah, we don't have to worry too much about the clouds, which are pretty, they're not exactly shapeless, but they're not great. What else can I tell you right now? Until I get to the middle, not a lot, but stick with us. I think you're going to enjoy this. I've been given the go-ahead to go trackside now, so I'm just heading over. Just got to make sure there's no vehicles behind me, else that's going to end badly. All right, boss, see you in a bit. Yep, I keep checking. I can't tell you how thrilling this is. Absolutely amazing. And it's great seeing all the folks turning up, of course. Wow. The weather makes a difference. Honestly, they could have warned me that that was about to happen. They're all lining up. Right, so I've got to get my gear together now. Wow. Okay, and for the video files, just so you know, I'm actually shooting a lot of this on the Action 5 today, even though last time I did the Action 5, because my Pocket 3 went missing, I lost it. But now I bought myself another Pocket 3, but because of the weather, I'm having to use the Action 5. And that's why, if you can afford it, get both, if you're doing video, because you can work in inclement weather. Now, as I learned last time, they do around that way, and then they do around that way. So now I can watch the cars in action, see which part of the track I like the look of, and then set up probably for the next race, maybe get a few little shots to size it up. But I can, next race, that's where I'm going to stand. Well, the one after, not the next race, because it's every other one. Just of note, so on this side, I've noticed there's quite a patch of water gathered up there. Bad for them, good for me. It's going to add a nice spray effect as they're coming round at speed. May even lead to some altercations, which of course we don't encourage. Right now, these guys that are spinning around here, they're like age 10 or something, and the little micro cars. But these are not messing about. These kids are putting their foot down. Because I've done this once before, I'm now a bit more relaxed. I'm a bit more focused on getting the right location. I'm positive I won't do 2,000 shots this time. Besides, I've just realised I'm having a shout. I'm running out of room on my card, so I may have to do some card switching. But yeah, it's still grim, rain on and off. I'm really warm. It's the middle of summer here in the UK, so we have warm rain. We're like Florida, you know, we're just like Florida. But it is, the clouds are breaking up a little bit, not signifying good weather, just a little bit of texture in the sky. Right, I'm gonna sort of feel out the location on the other side now. The nice thing about being over that way is the crowd's there, and that will add to, even, you know, on the fast shots you will see a blurring of all the different colours of the clothing they're wearing, so that'll be nice. And if it's some static shots, well, you'll get the crowd as is, and I think both work well. Okay, a few practicalities of what I brought with me today. So I knew it was going to be wet. I thought about the gear all the way through, and I've done really well with that. So I'm going to be constantly picking gear up, putting it down. So I need to make sure it's safe from the rain. So when that goes down on this handy tyre, I've got one of those sort of, they call them magnetic, they're not magnetic at all, but these clingy cloths which offer some water resistance as well. They're not waterproof, but I can just wrap that around my camera real quick, or video gear, whatever it takes. You'll also notice I'm sitting down. I bought my own chair today, which is a great move because last time I had to finish because my back was killing me. Well, now I can sit down and actually I can do other work. So while there's a break in the racing, I can actually upload a few of the shots to my iPad, have a look at if they're any good or not, and I can start making room, deleting, you know, culling the stuff that I know is absolute garbage until I get home and I can get a proper look. So what we're talking about there is the backs of cars, the tips of cars, stuff that's clearly, you know, blurred beyond recognition. But what I won't do, because I'm working off a small screen, is just, you know, immediately delete stuff that may or may not be right. I'd rather wait till I get home, get on a big screen, and I can have a look. What else? I bought with me, where is it? I think it's in my pocket. I bought a waterproof camera condom. I don't think I'm going to need that. The rain is drizzle. It's only light rain, and I don't think I'll need it. The Canon R5 is weather sealed, not waterproof, of course. Must remember that. Do you know what? I'm sorry, easily distracted. There's a tractor coming across the country road that I can see from here, and it's doing about 90 miles an hour. Go love the countryside. What else have we got here? I think that, oh, I've got a little cover for my Pocket 3. I got this off Amazon. I think it was about, I know it's K&F concept, but not sponsored. Nothing sponsored today. No gift. This chair was paid for by me, and this is an Aussie chair. Okay, and I'm going to do a review of this, but I'll tell you now, spoiler alert, I love this chair. Yeah, I love it. I just think it's great. I've got one, it's nothing to do with the chair, by the way, minor niggle. I've got a little niggle, and it really is tiny. It's very much a me problem, but again, I'll reveal that when I do review. But I've got to say, right now, I am loving the fact that I can sit down in the middle of a wet field. Oh, other thing, waterproofing. I've had my first pair of trainers in 30 years. My kids have never seen me in trainers, like they're adults, and they've never seen me in a pair of trainers, so I bought some anyway. And put them on, thinking I'll look pretty swish, you know, and they'll be light on my feet. And then, of course, I forgot, well, summer's here now, so there's all grass where before it was just dirt. And I'm soaking wet, my feet are soaking. It's great being me. Want to know why there's all these safety precautions at these sites? Watch this. So it's a big thanks to Alan, who was my first and currently only channel member. Thanks, Alan. I really appreciate it. It was lovely to see one drop on there, and I know you're lonely at the moment, but hopefully more people are going to want the heads up of the videos. They're going to want some of the review videos I put out. So if I've got products that aren't sponsored basically, or aren't given to me for free, if I paid for them, they're going to be on my members channel, because I think that's a sensible business way of doing things. And I've got this Aussie chair which I absolutely love, so there's one thing you're going to get to see, and I paid for it. It's top dollar. But Alan's going to enjoy that, I hope. He's going to see some of the other stuff I've done, like the deer video, which isn't available generally. I mean, stuff like this, it's always going to end up on the main channel, but Alan will get to see it first. And I hope you'll come along and join Alan, help to fund my channel a little bit. Listen, I'm not destitute, but it helps, you know. I can buy extra Mars bars, and it goes some way to replacing the gear I lose / break. But yeah, so thanks again, Alan. You're a superstar, and I appreciate it. And of course, I've met Alan in person, and I'm sure I'm going to meet him again soon. I've switched the shooting mode to rapid now. So this bad boy can do 20 shots a second. I don't need that, but I do think I need just a bit of a finer burst, because when I was looking through the images, I've got a lot of back ends of cars and I've got a lot of front ends of cars and not enough in the middle. And if the car's leaving the frame, it just doesn't look good, and it won't give me anything to work on when I get home as well. So yeah, I've increased that. And what else can I tell you? That's about it for now. I'm settling in a bit. I think I found the sweet spot for my settings. It's taken a while. I mean, I've really been working it, but the light has been up and down as well. It's not a great excuse, but it's an excuse. I think I need some sweeties. I know some sweeties. I don't feel knackered yet, so that's good, because there's still a few hours to go. It is definitely getting gloomier though. Definitely getting gloomier. I can't imagine these cars have got headlights. That would be fun. In fact, no, I'm watching them coming through now. None of these have got headlights. I don't know if my most valuable player, my car of the day, is in this lot, number 319. Can't see, yeah. These cars are absolutely totaled. Okay, so this will be a good one, taking a break after, because our guy, 319, our guy is in this one, so hopefully he's going to get to the end and we get some shots as well. I did take a few shots earlier of him. I wasn't happy with a single one from that race. That dude's exhaust is hanging off, just thought I'd share that. The lens I've been using almost exclusively for all of this is the 70-200 f4 Canon EF on my RF5 camera. Quite simply, it's the best I've got, really, and it's ideal for this because it gets in just close enough to get the whole car in frame, and it gives me enough distance to watch them coming in as well at 70. It's absolutely fine. Would I like a 2.8 version? Yes, please. I don't have one. I can't afford one. The only 2.8 I've got actually is 50mm. That's a yes. Actually, I've got a 1.4 EF 50mm, so you know. But I think that cost me about 100 quid. Right, these guys look like they're ready to roll. I want to capture 319. I want to capture Wibs. Oh, that's the other thing I've been doing, is picking the cars with colours and that sort of stuff that I think, or just falling to pieces, they're going to stand out. So that's just another thing to focus on, maybe to minimise the number of shots you're doing, and then to give you a little bit of a breather, because you can sort of let the others just fly by while you're focusing on your car coming in. Seems to be working for me. Again, I don't shoot F1. I photograph trees and they do not move fast. So here we go. So 319 Wibs. I like the look of, I think it's 90, but it's hard to say because half of its door is missing. There's another one, I like a purple and green that really stands out against this great backdrop. So that could be nice, maybe try and get that. Anyway, let's go do it. I don't know about you, but I think these guys drive angry. Oh, here we go. Well, it's time to wrap. This is the last race coming up and I'm absolutely knackered. I've stood out here all day. What time is it now? Nearly 5 hours I've been stood here and sat on my new chair. I've had a fantastic time. It's been challenging because of course the weather, rain on and off, but I'm in the middle of lovely Peak District, so it just feels good and it's kind of warm. I've not felt cold at all today, so it's one of the blessings of having a warm summer, at least, because in Britain, at least when it's raining, it can be warm. This has been remarkably good fun for me again, and I do hope to do this at least once or twice more. I would hope they'll invite me back. I think when I first started doing landscapes, I thought all I was ever going to do was landscapes, but this and a few of the other things I've done have really opened up my eyes. My God, I can't speak, I'm so tired. It's opened up my eyes to other photography exploits. It doesn't mean that this is what I'm going to do. You know, I still can't wait. I may go out tomorrow into the peak and shoot my trees and hills and streams. This is such fun, and I know I'm a little bit lucky. It's a bit of a privilege to get located where I am, but with a little bit of work, maybe you can do it too. Speak to the right people. And I've got more to come. I'm really looking forward to the next thing I'm going to do, which you'll find out about probably next week, next video. I don't know when you'll see this. So remember, this goes to members first. They get to see this and they'll see the reviews that I paid for the stuff, and then, you know, obviously sponsored stuff's going to go on the main channel. I do hope you'll sign up. I think it could be fun. It's a bit hard with just me and Alan. But if we can get more into the community, there's things we can do, we can meet up, we can chat, and I really look forward to that. I think that would be cool. But for now, the last cars are rolling up. They look shocking. I'm going to have some fun photographing them and videoing them, I'm sure. I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm watching them because the way they're coming out that gate, they face me. I get a thumbs up from them now and then. Right, listen, I'll leave it now because you probably can't hear me. I've had a lot of fun. I've been Ed Skelton. If you have liked this, I don't do this very often, but like, share, subscribe, that kind of stuff, because it helps get me up there and it helps get me doing more of this stuff, which I really enjoy, and I hope by proxy you can enjoy it too, and maybe I'll give you and other people a bit of inspiration to go and do for yourself. I'm gonna have to stand up now and do my stuff. Right, see you for the next one.